sparkling too.
It's probably one of the most visual tricks I've ever created, and it's probably the least practical trick I've ever created as well. So I'll be honest with you, there's certain conditions to setting this up, and I think that you need to be aware of that. I've only ever performed it on a show reel or an Instagram video, or one-on-one with Lloyd and Madison, like both collectively together opposite me. So the conditions we're going to go into, just make sure that if you are going to perform this, that you know your angles, that the audience isn't off to the side, that the people watching or the person watching or the camera watching is directly in front of you. And it's so visual, so clean, just uses normal cards. We'll go into that now and let's take a look at the explanations. So I'll walk you through it. You're gonna need a deck of cards, a duplicate, and a Carmex. Let's go. Okay, so for this, you need a deck of cards, any chosen card, and a duplicate. So for this, it'll be the King of Diamonds, and I'll show you the setup. The deck box is going to go off to the side with the card that you want to eventually give out. You want this to have like a slight bend in it, and I do that by pinching my thumb and finger and like lifting up. See, it gives it a nice bend, like a seesaw. So it's just got like a bit of a bow in that card. So that's that. You're also going to pre-bend this corner, so I just turn it up slightly. That's just so when it's on the table, you can actually grab it like this. So pre-bent corner, you can see it's under the box, and you can grab it and lift up. So that is the setup for the box. You're going to place that off to the side. You're also going to need a Carmex or any lip solve, anything like that, like a Burt's Bees, whatever you want. Carmex is clear. You worry about that? Or no? Okay. Carmex is clear, so it's going to leave a smudge on the glass table, but nothing as noticeable as a pink lipstick or any sort of coloured lip solve. Burt's Bees is also like quite thick and creamy, so it would just show a streak. At least this just looks like a smudge. So with your dupe, you're kind of going to draw a line like down here, and that's it. That's what you need. I'll show you how it works. So this goes underneath the box like this, and it goes off to the side. And then you've got this card, which is going to tap up from the bottom, and you can see if you push it too hard, the top bends because you're holding it towards the bottom. So the top bends upwards, and what you get there is you get the top to kind of like stick on, and you can see that dark line appearing. That's enough of a stick to actually keep that card there. And there's a gap here, which is hard to do slow, but there's a little bit of a gap here that if you need to take that card back, you can peel down and it'll fall into your hand for cleanup. So during performance, the table is shown to be solid, and you're going to move the box into position. So you can do it with two thumbs if you want to keep that card kind of squared on there. So you knock the table, show that it's solid. You're going to bring this into position, or you can have it in position to begin with, and it can be a trick on the offbeat. And as soon as it's in position, you're going to take this card from above, tap underneath, and you're going to try and line it up. You're going to view it from the side, from this side. You're going to try and line it up so that it looks like you're pinching that corner, and as you lift up, you're going to show that you've peeled that card through the table, and then you're going to give it to them to inspect. because there's no karmics on this card, they can inspect that to their heart's content. I don't clean this effect up because it's not a practical effect. Not many of the gigs I go to have glass tables. This is like a social media or show reel effect, or one that's on an offbeat with friends when you have a glass table. So I don't usually do it. I usually bring the attention here, and you can like throw the card towards them to take a look. If that then happens, you can just kind of square that box up with the card as you steal everything away and show that the table is clean. And there's a smudge by here and a smudge by here and one by here. So on a table that's not yours at home. So yeah, so no one's expecting this to be perfect. So we'll go over that once more. You need the weight of the deck inside the box to actually keep this card on. So that's going to go here with this on top. A small tip you can use is if you keep the cellophane on, you can put a slice in the cellophane to actually keep that card inside, so that when you move it across the table, it's going to stay. You could also use your thumb, so as you drag it across, you can see that my thumb's resting on the back like this. So imagine you've got the box there. I'm kind of just bringing that into view. So I'll do that once more. The corner's bent slightly. The deck box is on top. You're going to take the card from underneath, like this. And you can either have the box kind of here, or you can have it like off to the side, like this side a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. You're going to tap up twice, look to line up those cards. And when you do, it's going to pop up through the table. You tap, it's still solid, and you hand out the card. And then the heat's on the card. If you need to clean up, which I wouldn't, I just leave it. You're going to take this card here, pinch down into cop, turn your hand away, get the box, and tap. And that's it. So we'll go through that one more time. This is your Carmex card. This is your box, card on top. You're going to bring that box, tap, bring the box into view, show it here, take the card, and you're going to peel that card up. I'm sorry, I took the corner out. So that's the importance of the corner being bent. You're going to tap, and as it comes up, you're going to grab the card and stick that on. Tap, tap, give them the card, and as they're going to look at that, you're going to bring that into cop as the deck comes away, and you can hide that card on the bottom of the box. Take out the deck and perform a different effect, and you can go straight into it. And because it's stuck on, you can almost be a bit more free with the deck as well, because it's stuck on with that Carmex, that residue. So you don't really have to show that you're hiding it in your hand. And that's it. That is card through glass table.